Yesterday's concert proved Taekook has their own little world on stage. Between sudden hugs, soft caresses, and intense stares, what really happened between them? Welcome back, ARMY. Take a deep breath because today we are breaking down every viral Taekook moment from last night's concert that literally broke the internet. Let us dive right into how this magical sequence started right in the middle of the live concert. Initially, the atmosphere felt normal, just like any other tour stop happening around the globe. All 7 members were positioned exactly where they were supposed to be, highly focused on the choreography while matching the massive hype radiating from passionate fans across the stadium. However, you guys already know exactly how the invisible Taekook magnetic pull truly operates. They rarely manage to stay away from each other for an extended period during their live shows. It did not take very long for Jungkook to subtly shift his predetermined stage positioning today. Slowly but surely, the golden magne started inching his way closer toward Taehyung's direction the exact second the emotional encore stage kicked off. His steps were quite slow and deliberate. The certainty of his final destination made everyone scream. The magnet was officially activated. Before any physical contact occurred between them, their eyes had already started doing all the talking. There was one highly crucial moment during the performance where Taehyung slowly turned his head toward Jungkook, and bam! Their eyes instantly locked for a few solid seconds amidst the incredibly deafening live music in the stadium. That amazingly deep and intense stare from Taehyung was immediately answered with a shy yet playfully teasing smile that is so uniquely Jungkook. Fans completely lost it. Fans excitedly tweeted, "That is the pure look of 2 people whose entire universe belongs exclusively to them." It genuinely felt like time completely stopped moving for those few magical seconds they stared at each other. But hold on a minute, guys, we are far from finished. That intense gaze was merely a little warm-up for the jaw-dropping surprise that happened next on the stage. As they finally sang closely together, the moment arrived. Taehyung's hand suddenly went up, softly caressing the back of Jungkook's head and neck. This was not just a regular bro pat or a standard hug, guys. The movement was incredibly slow, natural, and visibly overflowing with genuine affection and deep love. Jungkook's immediate reaction was just as mind-blowing. He did not flinch, act surprised, or try to pull away even the slightest bit. Instead, he looked so incredibly comfortable and visibly leaned slightly into Taehyung's warm hand. It was an extremely intimate gesture proudly displayed in front of a massive crowd. Luckily, high-definition fan cams from the right side of the stage managed to capture this entire interaction perfectly. The lighting, the angle, everything highlighted just how incredibly gentle they are with each other. This specific video clip alone has already gathered millions of views across all platforms, and armies are collectively screaming. It is a genuine display of trust. The exact second that incredibly soft caress happened, the entire stadium's atmosphere completely shattered into absolute chaos. If you listen closely to the original unfiltered audio from the fancam spreading like wildfire on TikTok right now, the fans' loud singing was immediately overpowered by pure, deafening, hysterical screaming. It was so incredibly loud that even some of the backstage staff standing by the side of the stage were caught on camera smiling widely, clearly amused by their unapologetic behavior. Countless fans passionately tweeted, "Taekook completely forgot they were currently being watched by thousands of people tonight." It really felt like they were the only 2 people left on Earth. However, their adorable surprises absolutely did not stop at that gentle head rub. You will never believe what Jungkook fearlessly decided to do as an immediate response to Taehyung's touch. Keep watching because this next part is truly wild. Right at the very end of the beautiful song, just as the bright stage lights began to dim slightly and the colorful confetti started falling beautifully from above, Jungkook confidently took the initiative. He suddenly wrapped his strong arm around Taehyung from the side, swiftly pulling him into a surprisingly tight and secure hug. Taehyung initially looked genuinely startled for a quick second, but his expression immediately melted into a bright, carefree laugh as he wholeheartedly returned the warm embrace. This specific hug felt incredibly heartwarming and deeply emotional. It was very different from the energetic, playful jumping hugs they usually do when they are just goofing around on stage. This was a purely comforting embrace, almost as if they were silently giving each other strength and proudly celebrating their hard work after delivering such a spectacular performance. It was a picture-perfect moment of pure love and mutual respect. What makes yesterday's unforgettable concert moments even more endearing is that their sweet interactions absolutely did not stop when the music finally ended. While Namjoon was passionately delivering his deeply serious and touching closing speech to the massive crowd, Taekook was caught completely lost in their own little world at the back corner of the stage. While the gigantic stadium screens were fully focused on RM's beautiful words, eagle-eyed ARMY fancams successfully captured Taehyung stealthily leaning in to whisper something highly secretive directly into Jungkook's ear. Whatever he whispered was clearly hilarious, because it successfully made our golden magne laugh so incredibly hard that he physically had to cover his red face with his hands. This quiet, sneaky, and incredibly sweet behind-the-scenes moment felt intensely personal. It honestly felt like we were secretly intruding on a private conversation between two absolute soulmates. It is absolutely no surprise that the keywords Taekook and Taekook live instantly trended at number 1 across multiple countries within mere minutes after the spectacular concert ended. Everyone's social media timelines were immediately flooded with gorgeous slow-motion edits analyzing every micro-expression of their interactions. Both KARMYS and IARMYS collectively lost their minds in the absolute best way possible. One particular viral comment that quickly gained tens of thousands of likes stated, "The raw chemistry between these two men on stage can never, ever be faked or manufactured." Another fan hilariously tweeted, "Someone desperately needs to remind Taehyung and Jungkook that they are currently at a massive stadium concert, not chilling in their private living room." Everyone universally agreed that this was undoubtedly one of their greatest live interactions in history. The internet is still shaking from the sheer impact of it all. Ultimately, all these breathtaking moments, the gentle caresses, the tight hugs, and the deeply intense stares during yesterday's concert, beautifully demonstrate just how incredibly strong the unbreakable bond between Taehyung and Jungkook truly is. They have been together since a very young and vulnerable age, successfully navigating the brutally tough trainee days together, all the way to becoming the biggest global superstars on the planet today. Physical touch and incredibly meaningful gazes are simply their own natural love language. It is how they comfortably provide immense support, deep comfort, and endless reassurance to one another amidst the overwhelming chaos of fame. As an ARMY, witnessing them perform so freely, joyfully, and authentically on that gigantic stage is an absolute blessing. It genuinely brings unparalleled happiness to our hearts knowing they always have each other's backs unconditionally, no matter what happens. There you have it. Which of these magical interactions made you scream the loudest? Let all your feelings out in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more sweet Taekook and BTS updates. Thanks for watching, and Borahi!